What's up, guys? This is Astranox. Rinak, a limited hero that was just released in Epic 7. This is her showcase, and Rinak, she's OP. She is OP big time. So in this video, I'm gonna be starting with her stats, and then we'll move on to her skills real quick. And yeah, the showcase is going to be in arena for now, and I have the stats of all the heroes that I bring along at the end of the video, so check it out. Her build, speed. You want speed, 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 as much speed as possible. Her artifact is actually busted, so try to get it. If you don't get it from the summons, use Powder of Knowledge to get it, because it enables some really cool stuff. So ability increase, actually she can get out of sticky situations, so that's really nice. There's yeah, quite a few uses that you can get out of this artifact, and that stealth is really good to keep her safe, so she can, like, you know, do her thing. So yeah, Rinak with her memory imprint, you can turn the self one for more attack, or the team one if you don't want to be too selfish. And the team one, you know, usually it's pretty good if you're running, you know, a few damage dealers with her. So I bring her with speed heroes, and I have my boy Sid here with the speed imprint. You know, she's most definitely going first. We open up with the skill number 2. This debuff that she puts on the target actually lowers their health, their attack, their defense. It's 20% from what I remember, and she slaps big time, man. Look at the damage it penetrates the defense of the target. You don't even need to build crit chance, crit damage. Speed set is what you want on her. 2-piece, if you can get, you know, hit, if you can get immunity, which you don't really need, because with her artifact she can get out of you know, a debuff if she uses the skill 2 and the enemy counterattacks and she gets a debuff. That's the thing. If it's a single debuff, it's fine, she can get out of it. But if it's more than one debuff, you could have some problems. So I'll talk about what are the cons to using Rinak. But, you know, Harseti, of course, you're not gonna be bringing her versus Harseti unless you're gonna be building her with no speed. So you're gonna be building her with, you know, some bulk, some effectiveness, so you don't have to maybe soul burn her skill 2. But to be honest, like, I would just keep her on speed. I mean, maybe a well could build 2 of her or something like that. But you can see the damage is there. Guys, you put all your best speed on her, and you have attack percentage on the main stat of your neck and ring, and you don't even need attack percentage. You could have flat attack, that works as well. And try to, you know, have 3k, maybe 4k attack if possible, but I would prioritize speed over getting, you know, a bit more attack, to be honest. Like, I could get more attack if I wanted. I could just put flat attack on the substats of the pieces on the right side, but I'm not gonna, you know, mess with pieces that have like crit damage, because I could use those pieces later on another hero, and then I would put like an upgrade on her with something with more speed or something like that, right? Very easy to gear for. Actually, speed, it's not that hard to build, because first, her base speed is incredible. Yeah, I mean, 129. She's top speed. So definitely top contender for a speed set. And you just put, you know, your best speed on her, and you try to get as much attack as possible. Some effectiveness that could help, so you don't have to rely on the soul burn of skill 2. And you see it, man, like that's ridiculous, the damage that she's able to do with that skill 3, and that fixed damage is beautiful afterward. So of course, you know, you don't want to bring her versus Fallen Cecilia, because that will cut your fixed damage in half, and that will definitely reduce the amount of, you know, damage and how much help she will provide to the team. But you can see that she's enabling some really cool stuff. My closer Charles able to get that massive CR push, and he's able to cut in there, and he puts, you know, attack buff on the team after dealing big AoE damage. And I'm able to clean up with Sid with the speed imprint that allows you to go first. Maybe you can have a Vildred with some memory imprints. Maybe you can have both if you need to, like, go super high speed. And yeah, I'm very happy with her performance. The defense penetration on skill 3, the defense penetration on skill 1 is, yeah, the skill 1 actually hits pretty hard. It's like 5k, something like that. And the skill 3, I mean, you guys saw, it's like 17,000 plus the fixed damage happening to the team after. So definitely very powerful to soften up the enemy so you can pick them apart. And you can really go for a lot of different heroes with that skill 2 into the skill 3. The skill 2 doesn't really deal much damage, but you have to take into consideration that the fact that the debuff she puts is a reduction of health and defense. So that's basically damage dealt to that target, right? So if you're going against a very tanky, the tankier the character, the, you know, more damage basically you've dealt with that thing. But the skill 3 is really where things go crazy. So she's got a self-stun when she uses the skill 3. That's where the artifact comes in, her artifact. They've managed to make it really broken, and I mean, it's not a must-have, but to be honest, like, it's really ridiculous what you're able to do with that thing. Having stealth on her is boosting her survivability tremendously, and you can get out of, like, if you get counterattack, a debuff is there, it can cleanse that, you know, between her skill 2 into the skill number 3. Now, the problem is that if you bring her versus a heavy counter team, if you open with skill 2, you can get countered, right? So if you feel like the enemy has a bunch of counter, bring Mort or bring a hero that will counter teams, right? So they don't counter, because Elbrus counter built into the hero. Like, just one single counter and getting like an attack break on her or a decreased hit chance. I mean, that's fine because she penetrates defense. She doesn't need to crit, which is fine. So you can even use her when you are at elemental disadvantage, which is really good as well. So that's some other pros to using Rinak. I'm definitely going to use her a lot, and I'm gonna actually set her on my defense. I mean, I got her in the growth thing because I don't even have the materials to actually, you know, 6-star her yet. So I'm gonna be working on that, but definitely going to be putting her on my defense. And yeah, I mean, some great things are going to happen with this hero. I can definitely see this hero getting heavily picked in RTA. And, you know, she can basically delete anyone almost. Not everyone, but like so many characters, so many heroes that you're facing can be deleted with Rinak, which is very cool. Or at the very least, soften them up like tremendously. If you're going against a team and they have a speed opener, a hero that is going to push the CR of their team or something very deadly, you can just, you know, skill 2 whoever, and then the skill 3 will really pop a lot of different heroes, especially the ones that are not like super tanky. And of course, if you bring her versus a team that has like multiple layers of protection, you know, they've got Aureus, they have super high health. The defense, you know, doesn't matter because she penetrates defense. But if they have like a thick barrier, maybe you want to use the skill 2 and the skill 3 on the same target to make sure that one goes down. There's also CR pushback with the skill number 2. So if you're worried, you can ignore effect resistance with the soul burn, and then you can kind of control a hero with that skill number 2. Be careful, like if you miss, if you have the like evasion, if they have like if they're fire, so be careful about that. So you control that hero, you push back their CR, and then the skill 3 you pop someone, or at least you soften up their team. Very powerful, man. Like, we're definitely going to be seeing more like Fallen Cecilias on defenses. We're going to be seeing more Fallen Cecilia in the meta because Rinak is going to be picked quite often, man. It's ridiculous that you can just put your best speed, put like a bunch of attack on her, and that's pretty much it. You don't need survivability. You don't need more than that, which is really ridiculous. I'd like to hear what you guys think about Rinak in the comment section. Did you get her? Did you join the 121 club? I was very close, actually. That was, my God. Yeah, anyways, a lot of fun to be had with this hero. and she's definitely gonna shake the meta. There's no way about it. Like, this hero is very busted, so definitely get her if you can, because she won't be there for another year. She's limited once again. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe to the channel. That's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.